again, it's your boy AJ, and I feel with Dokkan EZAs we are close to the new era of Dokkan, and just a new era of EZAs, with the recent addition of the STR Gohan EZA. He was the oldest unit, the oldest Dokkan Festival unit that didn't have an EZA. So, I just looked at some of the Dokkan Festival exclusives. I've gone over a couple of characters that I really would want to get an EZA, and I really hope they do in the near and not so distant future. It would be very greatly appreciated if they do. And we're going to start things off here. You can see already on the screen. We're going to start things off here with the unit that arguably introduced us to the new era of Dokkan, the new era of animations, which is being this Extreme AGL Metal Cooler. So when he came out in 2018 on JP, and he came out like he's literally now just turned 3 years old on the global side of the game. He was good. He was good. I don't think he has ever been like top unit in the game material, but he's definitely good. His leader skill for his time was insane. A full 170 lead to Wicked Bloodline. I feel like now if that was given any kind of buff, so like 180 or anything along those lines, they probably would make it 180, like key for 180% as an EZA. That would be pretty decent. Any kind of unit like the LR Freezer, any kind of unit like that, and even this unit, EZA Physical Cooler, those units would be eating really good, and they'd be eating really good. His attack, super attack, isn't really anything to scream about at the minute. I feel like with an EZA they could maybe give him attack and defense raise on his super, maybe have him stack defense or stack attack or something along those lines. I don't feel like they'll give him, they could give him stun actually, they could give him stun. His passive skill at the minute, attack and defense 8%, they'd have to buff that. Additional attack 10 with each attack received for 70, I mean that's still okay. This recovers 70% HP, recovers 7% HP at the end of turn which attack received. That's okay, that's still pretty, yeah, they could probably keep that, but maybe up to like 10%, I don't know. Core appears when conditions are met, which is 50% or less once, and Core is just like a giant form thing. It's not really all that impressive. They never had other giant form things. They just don't really hit like they used to. But yeah, this guy honestly would be an insane EZA. I feel like they'd have to bring him out with like a new cooler or a new freezer or something like that. They kind of had been trying to match the EZA to the theme. I remember there was the Android celebration with the tech androids that had Future Gohan as the EZA. The AGL Evolution Blue Vegeta, he was part of the same day celebration, so they tried to match it the best they can. But there's got to be a time where, you know, we can't be looking at it like, oh, Super Vegito is the only unit left from this era of Dokkan needs an EZA. That means the next Dokkan Fest must be a Margin Blue Saga unit. Like they have to maybe go past the point where they stop trying to a degree of matching the EZA to the celebration. I mean, if it makes sense, it's cool. If it's the same kind of character, it's cool. So say for example, like just recently, the Cell Saga celebration we're currently in for Golden Week, and we have a Ultimate Gohan EZA. I mean, it's not technically linked or themed in any way, but it's still a Gohan unit. It's still a Goku family unit that fits on the category that the new Goku and Gohan lead. So I feel like literally any of these teams down here, Resurrected Warriors, Giant Form, Movie Bosses, any of these teams could get a brand new leader at the Dokkan Fest, and this guy could EZA easily. Like we could see that baby that could lead artificial life forms, and this cooler gets an EZA. I don't know, it could be that. On to the next one. So, Tech Blue Vegito. So, Physical Blue Vegito and AGL EZA, they've got their EZA. Let me actually put these two next to each other. That would make much more sense. Yeah, because these two are probably going to be part of a joint celebration. I do feel like, anyway. To me, I personally think, and I really would hope, that Worldwide Celebration is Future Saga themed, especially Trunks Saga themed. and give us like, I don't know, a Solar Hope Trunks and an LR Corrupted Merge Zamasu or something along those lines. And I really hope these two would EZA from that celebration, as well as like LR Rose Zamasu. That would be the perfect celebration for me. I'm not gonna lie, as a massive Goku Black fan, that'd be a perfect celebration for me. But this guy would honestly be insane with an EZA. He and the Rose were part of a new. They were actually probably part of a new era of leaders in terms of super type allies Key 3 and 120, when team includes all 5 super types, and then obviously the Rose just extreme counterpart of that. These units, again, look, they are so many years old. I mean, 4 years old now on global for these guys, and just like 4.5 years old on JP. So they are in line. They are in line. Honestly, if it's during worldwide, 100% not complaining. 100% not complaining. His super attack could easily, you know, they could easily still keep his stack, and he could easily just like do an extra effect, like, I don't know, like medium chance to stun or sealed or something along the lines. But he won't need anything extra on his super attack effect, I don't think. But they could give him something extra. I feel like this wouldn't change. A great chance to launch it for 2 additional attacks, each which has a medium chance to become super. It might become launchers 2 additional attacks, or launchers up to 2 additional attacks that are guaranteed, each of which has a high chance to become a super attack. So 50% instead of here 30%. Oh no, 70%. Oh no, yeah, 30% chance to become super. So they'll probably make it guaranteed additional with a 50% chance to super, which would be good. Attack plus 15 with each attack performed up to 150. I feel like they would kind of change this up a little bit, so they would definitely give him start of turn attack and defense, maybe like 150 attack and 150 defense, and they could probably do this to a point where they give him attack and defense 15% of each attack performed up to 150. So if you do 10 attacks, which, let's be honest, if you built this guy with additional like I have, then it wouldn't be that hard. You're looking like maybe 2 or 3 turns, and you get like 300% attack and defense. So yeah, he could be really good for an EZA. Physical Vegito Blue was really good, so let's hope Tech 1 doesn't let us down. Let's hope that STR Rose though is a lot better than AGL Rose. AGL Rose was good, don't get me wrong, but not quite. He just wasn't on the same level as a physical Vegito Blue. His super attack, they could definitely change it. They could definitely give him like attack and defense, great raise attack and defense for 1 turn, immense damage, and extreme class allies 30%. That's fine by me. Attack 120 again. He'd probably up that maybe to attack 160, 70, something like that. Maybe with would probably give him defense as well. Extreme class allies key 3 and defense plus 50%. They can keep that, and I'd probably give them like plus an additional attack plus 40 for allies in Future Saga or something, just something along those lines. Would be pretty good. Superclass enemies attack and defense minus 20%. That's okay. They'd probably up that to like 25-30%. So he'd be really good for Super Battle Road. What I would love to see them do for this guy though is make him like a really good slot 1 unit. So give him like a great chance to dodge, or like give him like guard or something. Just give him something. Make him like a really good slot 1 unit. That way he can really like take advantage of this part of his super attack. Have him super attack first, and then have everyone else super attack after. Like if they do EZA LR Rose Zamasu as well, that would be to me perfect worldwide download celebration. LR Solar Hope Trunks, which we technically don't really have much representation of in Dokkan, apart from the transform state of the transforming tech one. So you have to kind of go through some stuff to get to that bit, and that Solar Hope Trunks isn't really the best. So an LR Solar Hope Trunks would be really good to kind of go with what we had on Legends for the Legends Festival, and then an LR Corrupted Merge Zamasu, because we still don't have a LR Merge Zamasu unit yet. Maybe like an LR Merge Zamasu that goes corrupted. Please. And then EZA these 2 guys, and then EZA LR Rose Zamasu. And if you really want to feel spicy, then give us an EZA to tech Trunks and AJ-Azukai as well. That would... Please, if that happens, I will sell my left toe. I don't know. But going on to another Goku Black unit, you know, because I got to throw some Goku Black in there. This guy, again, was... Did he come out just after Cooler? 2019... October 2018, and this guy was November 2018. Yeah, so he came out just after Cooler. And he, again, has really, really good animations. But that's all he really has. He doesn't really have anything. He stacks defense, which is okay. His transformation condition, they can change that. They can actually change transformation conditions in EZAs, but not active skill conditions. Obviously, because of the way the game is coded, they can easily do that. Because if they changed an active skill transformation for an EZA, they'd have to change the pre-EZA form as well. But transformation conditions for just passive skills can be changed from an EZA, so there is hope that they can do that. Maybe if it's just like, I don't know, maybe they just got rid of like the 6th turn and made it to like the 4th turn. I feel like that would be pretty good, because most of the Goku Black units and some Zamasu units, most of those units do heal, so I think that would be pretty good if they just made it 4th turn instead of 6th turn, because 6th turn, especially in like really hard content, you're more likely not going to be over 80% HP. His leader skill is probably just going to go up to 170, which I don't think we use this guy as a leader anyway. Time Traveler isn't really all that of a team, really. Super Attack will probably stay the same, apart from he may get like a slight attack raise on his super as well, so maybe keep the Greatly Raised defenses the same, and then have him raise attack for 1 turn. Something along the lines. Attack plus 40% at the start of each turn, 120, chance performing a crit 5, with each attack received 40. Give him like 120% attack and defense start turn and keep this, and he'd probably be good. He'd really, really be good, because you'd stack defense on your super anyway, and then you get extra attack per turn, and then the crit chance probably would make this 10% instead of 5%, so he gets that 40% quicker. And then when he transforms, I don't know if they could do it where he could keep his stacked defense from this form into this form. I feel like they could do that, because they have done it with like AGL transforming Goku, Tech transforming Frieza. I feel like they could do that. To do that, have him like attack 150 and defense 150 or something like that, or having like attack 180 and defense 100 or something, or defense 150, anything along those lines. Transform and crit 50, that is fine. That is fine by me, or maybe 60%, just to be a little bit more. Just be a little bit more there. Extreme Class Allies Key 3, and I'd probably give them like 20% attack and defense, or 30% attack and defense, something like that. That to me would be a good EZA for this guy. And again, when he would EZA, I feel like SDR Rose has to EZA before this guy, and they probably wouldn't do a Goku Black celebration. If they did it for Worldwide, like I said, they wouldn't do a Goku Black celebration for another while after, so I think we'll look at waiting a while on this guy. But the longer we wait, technically, is it the better it's going to be? Is it that case? Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. Now, the Super Saiyan 3 team to me is kind of in the mud a little bit. They could easily make this 4 key and 170 to all stats. Super Attack causes immense damage, medium chance to seal. That's, raise the chance to seal, and then we're talking. Give him attacking defense buffs, then we're talking. Attacking defense 100 when performing a super attack. All super class allies attack plus 40 with HP 70% or below. All I have to really do here possibly is give him like some start of turn defense, maybe. Give him like an extra bit on here, so attacking defense 40%, and then like maybe 70% or below is not that bad, because you know, harder events you're more than likely going to be 70% or below most of the time, so that's not too bad. You can kind of run with that. But again, as in when he's going to get an EZA, probably like, we could get a new Bardock at some point. We could get a new base form Bardock from like, I don't know, like Dragon Ball Super Broly or something like that. It could easily happen. Or we could get any Super Saiyan 3 celebration, or even Heroes, because technically this guy is from Heroes. They just didn't really market it as a Heroes collaboration. So during Dragon Ball Heroes Celebration we could see this guy EZA. That's a unit that like I don't really. It's not like a must, but like it would be cool. It would be cool. This one on the other hand, Jiren. So he doesn't share the same name, importantly, as Tech Full Power Jiren. That's Jiren Full Power. So those two as a rotation when this guy EZA'd would be really, really good. Leader skill again wouldn't really be as important. It would probably be 170 to Universe Father Saga, which isn't like all that amazing because you already really have that. Super attack would again just give them attack and defense buff. You've noticed with all your units they don't have attack and defense buffs on their super attack really, but giving them that would make them so much better. His passive skill at the minute, I mean even at the minute, 130% attack and defense with the stats he would have. He would have like close to 20k attack. He'd have close to like 15k defense. He'd have close to like 16k HP. He'd be pretty good with 130, so just up to like 150. Why not? Medium chance of stun on enemies at start of turn, make that a high chance. Performs critical on stun enemies, I want to change that one bit. And then probably give him like, I don't know, like Universe 11 Saga Allies, Key 2 and 30% attack and defense, just to be that guy. Just be that guy. Because the Universe 11 team does need help, it really does need help. This is the guy I was on about earlier. Super Vegito. So, like I said, we went through a Majin Buu Saga celebration recently with the transforming Goku and the Kid Buu. So, in terms of seeing another Majin Buu Saga celebration soon, I don't really know what's going to be because we've already got that. We've already had Majin Vegeta get a new animation with the Final Atonement and all that sort of stuff. If anything, it would probably be like a Spirit Bomb Goku from the final fight with Buu, which is probably going to be the Tanabata for JP this year. Spirit Bomb Goku with a Part 2 LR Kid Buu, or maybe like a transforming LR Kid Buu from like Super Buu into Kid Buu, and this guy could be an EZA for that, because again, his lead skill wouldn't be as important because we already have a 170 Majin Buu Saga lead. He'd just be good for like his team, so like Potara, Fuse Fighters, Final Trump Card. He'd just be good for all his teams. Again, he is one of the ones that doesn't have attack and defense buff on his super attack, but you can give him that. Raises the allies attack by 30% one turn, so that's the same thing that this Rose A has, apart from that's just extreme class allies, whereas this one is all allies, no matter what they're typing, or like no matter where they stand in life. So again, that's pretty good, and the fact that he reduces damage received by normal attack by 50% and countered with tremendous power, you can have him in slot 1 if there's no super attacks, plus an additional attack 10%, reduced attack received at 100%. Easily, I would say the best way to make this guy good: give him start turn attack and defense, give him attack and defense buff on super attack. Give him kind of like AGL Super Vegito had, where if you met a condition you could foresee super attacks, and also like the STR Vegito has the LR one. Give him like, I don't know, for 5 turns from start of turn, give him the Scouter effect. That way you can easily put him in slot 1, knowing that there's not going to be a super attack there, knowing that you're going to receive like less damage, knowing that you're going to counter, knowing that you're also going to do a super attack and give your allies attack. You see where I'm going with that? Give him that, and then that additional attack 10%, each attack received, that's fine. Keep that. Keep that, and make him like stack defense or something like that. Like, they could easily make this guy stupidly good, and because it's a Vegito unit, they probably would. And then the last one I want to talk about, transforming Vegeta. Now we've had the same kind of unit like this, which was the AGL Goku and the Tech Frieza. They have EZA'd already, and this guy was kind of the new the new unit of that kind of like mold, like transforms every turn kind of unit. We was kind of thinking that the first form Cell would have been that kind of unit, but he similarly does transform every turn, but then doesn't go to perfect Cell as part of his like last thing. He just goes into that big buff Hulkmania Cell. But this guy, honestly, his leader skill could be 180 to Pure Saiyans, which again would make him a better leader than AGL Super Vegeta. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, should I say? Yeah, not Super Vegeta. Watching too many summer videos, seeing that guy. He can easily keep this raised defense. He can easily just keep stacking defense, but then give him like an attack raise, maybe for one turn, one super attack. Buff this attacking defense. Maybe it's like 120 at the start, and then every turn he gets an extra 10%. So like 120, 130, 140, 150, and then ultimately 160. Just an idea. He can keep this nuking type of ability because, you know, the nuking thing does work, but maybe, I mean, he can definitely keep this bit. It's a like once only nuke. He can definitely keep that, and then once he gets to his like final form, give him like great raise attack and defense for one turn. Maybe with his nuking, also give him defense in that as well. So attacking defense. So let's say they raise his defense by 40%, make him raise this by 4%, so attacking defense 10% per key sphere obtained, 11%, 12%, 13%, and 14%, or like at the end, 14% attacking defense per key sphere obtained. This attacking defense 160, great attacking defense. He would be a lot better than most units in the game if that's the case. But that is going to do it for me. It might be a bit of a longer video, but that is for me going over probably the most wanted and probably the most likely EZA units we're going to get in the near or distant future, probably towards the end of this year, I would say. In 2022, probably at least out of these, I'd say at least half of them will EZA by the end of 2022. I can say that with confidence. But with that being said, let me know what other units you guys want to see, and let me know kind of what you think the EZAs are going to be like. I'm all open for discussion, so let's have that discussion, guys. Just drop a comment down and let's have that discussion. But I'm going to go ahead and get myself out of here. Which is like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff because it is, as always, very highly appreciated. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.